Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to another video. Games Workshop have just dropped a new preview for Warhammer 40k, and it's time to look at the new, updated Sons of Sanguinius. Yes, I have just woke up and turned on looking at my phone, and the first thing I see is Games Workshop have dropped another preview, another teaser, another thing that should be in a live stream show doing other rounds, but unfortunately for some real reason they're not doing them, which is a bit strange. But yes, we are getting more 40k, new 40k and more Space Marines. So it's obvious that since the Black Templars got their update back in 9th edition, that the non-generic, non-Ultramarine type Space Marine chapters, so the unorthodox ones, we're going to be getting a Primaris update, like new Primaris models with all of their sort of iconic look of these chapters. And the next one up is the Blood Angels. So we've already had the Dark Angels and we've already had the Black Templars. Now the Blood Angels, so obviously at some stage in the future we will probably see the Space Wolves, and that one is the one I am definitely excited about. Now this is not what we expected. Obviously there's been a lot of rumors talking about this. There has been a lot of chatter. Valrak has been banging his war drum and left, right, and centre, but he was wrong in some aspects. Unless there is something coming at a later date, there is definitely something missing from this little preview, and we're going to have a look at that right now. So obviously I'm not going to play the video because obviously Games Workshop get really excited when you put the music in and stuff like that, but you can go over to the Warcom website or the Warhammer TV YouTube channel, and you can have a little look at the video yourself. But we'll just have a look at the pictures. So obviously, just like 10th edition, every new codex that comes out is going to be getting a new box, and this box is all about the Death Company. This release is all Death Company focused, and you're going to notice something really quickly that's missing from this. That's right, no Sanguinary Guard. So all the rumors were screaming and telling us that Sanguinary Guard were coming. The lore, the background says that every single Sanguinary Guard in the in the Blood Angels chapter right now, all but one, is a Primaris Space Marine, and we still have no miniatures for them, just like we have no models for them in Horus Heresy, even though they were very important. It's like Games Workshop don't really know what they're doing. And again, this is another missed opportunity, but we have Primaris Space Marines that are Death Company, we have a couple of new characters, and we have a Brutalis Dreadnought. So as you can expect, a new box. The new box has models, it has a decal sheet, and it has a limited edition cover on your codex supplement, which does look quite nice. And this is how it's going to be released first, and then a month or so later we will then get the general release of the actual range itself. So, you know, there will be people that will be getting angry because, you know, FOMO, but, you know, there's nothing in this box that is not getting released separately. So it's, yeah, do not fear of missing out. You're just not, you might have to wait a little bit longer. So first things first, Captain Chaplain Lamartes. Now, this is a very nice miniature. I really quite like this guy. It's quite nice. It's grounded, a jump pack chaplain for a start that's grounded on the floor, which is really kind of cool. I really love the sort of vampire aesthetic of that helmet with his mouth open and the teeth. That's kind of cool. If you were a little bit of a conversion monkey, there's quite easily to change this model into something else. You know, you could probably easily get rid of those blood drops and change out the shoulder pad, and you could easily have a, you know, generic looking chaplain with a jump pack, which would be a really nice addition to other Space Marine armies. I know myself, I would love a chaplain on a jump pack. or at least have the ability to have that, because I'm obviously liking to field a lot of assault marines in my Howling Griffin, so that looks pretty cool. I like this model. I really do like it. It kind of has that distinct style of what the sort of intercessors and stuff already have. But yeah, it's pretty damn good. Obviously, next up we have Astaroth the Grim. This is like the high chaplain of the Blood Angels. This is the guy that goes around and executes the Death Company once they've done their thing and survived. He's sort of in charge of the Fallen. And it's kind of cool. I would say that this model, out of all of them that we're going to see, I would say this is by far the weakest. There's just something about those arms that just don't look very good. I really just, yeah, it doesn't, yeah, I just, there's just something about that just doesn't look great. Might be the paint job. It might just be the photo, but yeah, there's just something about those arms and the way that they're positioned on the body and attaching to the body, that they just don't look good. But all in all, yeah, he's okay, but I think he's the weakest of the miniatures that we've seen so far. And then some more pictures of him from the back. But yeah, it's just strange. One thing that I will notice is that the jump pack infantry, they don't seem to have the vents on the back of the legs like the regular assault intercessors. Then we have, yes, that's right. Then we have the new Death Company. Now, I'm gonna hazard a guess here that these aren't a new generic kit per se, that this is probably just going to be upgrades based upon the assault intercessors and jump assault intercessors. But we'll have a little look and see if there's anything that stands out and makes us think otherwise. Obviously, there's shoulder pads. There is the occasional head and the weapon option. But so far, yeah, I really do quite like the heads, the vampiric heads. So they do look kind of cool. You know, Space Wolf fans, if you're still waiting for your update, some of these heads with a little bit of sculpting work with the heads would give you some quite nice feral looking features. But yeah, but as we can see, they do look generically like normal intercessors that have just been given upgrades. So no generic kit per se, but we can always see what they say about it. And but yeah, so the rest of the set contains 20 Death Company intercessors, 10 with jump packs and 10 without, who can be customized extensively with 4 sets of the brand new Blood Angels upgrades and transfers. So it kind of confirms it. These upgrades will feature all the cosmetic elements, including blood drops, sculpted pauldrons, and the noble Balanite visage, as well as the signature items of war gear suited for the Savage Sons of Sanguinius, such as the Infernal Pistols and the Inviscerators. So there we have it right there. So basically the only new things that this army is getting is 2 new characters. That's it. Everything else is coming from this upgrade kit. So obviously we've got the weapons and everything else. Now, doesn't actually tell us how many infernal. Well, you get if this is everything that you get, then it's 1 infernal pistol. There is obviously a torso for the Terminators. There is a number of heads, shoulder pads, blood droplets, and a few weapons. So you get 1 Eviscerator, a power sword for the Blood Angel, for the Terminators, and a power sword for a regular Marine, and a chainsaw, and a tilt plate, because you know tilt plates are cool. So yeah, all in all, it's not bad. It's an upgrade kit, which is nice to see, but I feel like we're missing something. And obviously, rounding out the kit, you get a Brutalis Dreadnought, which is basically just a Brutalis Dreadnought painted up black for like a Furioso Dreadnought, because that's what it is. And then obviously you get a codex. The codex supplement comes in the box with the new 18 data sheets for the codex, alongside the new updated units. These detachments expanding the options found in Codex Chaos Space Marines. Chaos Space Marines. Space Marines. That's a nice cover. It's a really classic piece of art. Really quite like that. And obviously, you'll be able to get the generic one. It does say that the Codex is coming soon, but you'll have to get this box first. So that is it. That is the reveal. That's what's coming. First things first. No Sanguinary Guard. Why have we not got a Primaris Gabriel Seth for the Flesh Tearers? Seriously, what's that about? 2 characters. Essentially, that's all this is. So, straight away, if you're one of these people who like to go to places like Discourse Miniatures to get your news and listen to the garbage of, this is FOMO. Look, if you really, really want that box, right, get it. Okay, get it. But there's nothing in that box that you're not going to be able to get. And then, quite honestly, let's be fair. All this is 2 new characters and an upgrade kit. That's it. And a codex. And a codex supplement. That's it. Everything else in that box is already available. So, if you're about to start a Blood Angels army, I would personally, unless you really want that codex supplement with that fancy front cover, and be fair, I can't really say nothing. I got the exact same box for my Black Templars, so I could get that really cool Black Templar supplement, and then it went out of date with 10th edition, sometimes. So what I would do, personally, is unless you really wanted that book with that cover, I would just wait. I would get the upgrade sprues, the upgrade kits later on, and I would get those characters. Now, again, no Sanguinary Guard. Is this a missed opportunity by Games Workshop yet again? Yes. I don't understand why we don't have Sanguinary Guard yet. I don't understand why, when we have a Dante, a Primaris Dante, why we do not have a Sanguinary Guard unit. They are the most iconic and the most signature unit for Blood Angels out of all of the others. Death Company are definitely there, but not on par with what Sanguinary Guard are. Sanguinary Guard are iconic. Okay, in 2nd edition and 3rd edition, Death Company were the big thing because that's basically how Blood Angels sort of operate. But when the Sanguinary Guard turned up, that kind of taken the mantle as the iconic unit for the Blood Angels. Big guys in gold with wings, flying around with death masks of Sanguinius. You know, they're in all of the Heresy novels. All of them. They're always mentioned. We even have one big badass character for the Blood Angels that survives the Horus Heresy. And, it's just iconic. And I just don't get it. So, missed opportunity. All in all, it's good that we're getting it. Kind of makes me think that hopefully, because the Dark Angel update was a little bit bigger than this, that this is relatively minor in comparison, that we will see something really cool for the Space Wolves. You know, we kind of have to. The Space Wolves need their own intercessor kit that can make Grey Slayers and, Grey Hunters and Blood Claws out of. That can't really work with an upgrade kit unless the upgrade kit is really dynamic in the parts that it gives. You know, there's characters such as Logan Grimnar needs updated to a new Terminator-sized badass. Ulrich the Slayer needs updone. Then we have the Thunderwolf Cavalry need Primaris, or completely and utterly ignored and binned. That would be kind of cool. Longfangs need to be sort of done. You know, there's iconic units in the Space Wolves. There's a lot more iconic units. And obviously Lehman Russ would be really nice, but I'm not Valrak, so I'm not going to be talking about Primarchs coming back. So, if you like it, enjoy. All Blood Angel fans, well done. You're now getting a nice big update. Yay. But that's pretty cool. I'm just sitting here waiting for the World Ears, and I'll be really happy. So, the true Slayers of the Blood God. But that is it. That's the video, everybody. If you like what I do, please drop me a comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you think Games Workshop have dropped the ball yet again with no Sanguinary Guard. Let me know if you think that there's going to be a release later on in this edition with Sanguinary Guard. And, you know, let me know. And just let me know generally what you think of the channel as well. Like the video, ring that bell, and most importantly, hit that subscribe button. And I will see you all in the next video. I will catch you later. Goodbye for now.